Most times the politicians, they've taken a lot of things for granted. They've taken the common man for granted. Most times what we see them fight is just basically their personal interest, not the interest of the common man. Now, Nyesom Wike is fighting to gain control of the state's executive apparatus, virtually all the arms of government, while Fubara on his own, being the executive governor of the state, is fighting to retain his own position and have influence over the various arms of government. Now, when these people fight, we've seen the ruling from the Supreme Court that reinstated the 27 lawmakers and also asked the governor to recognize them, and then the budget that was passed should be presented again to them, and virtually giving them a kind of control, even they trying to impeach the governor. Now, does it mean that the government at the center cannot call the two fighting gladiators in Rivers State and talk senses into them and make them shed their sword and fight for the common good of the Rivers man? Or we don't have other statesmen that could call these people to order and let them focus on what is good for the Rivers State person, rather than we having this fight here and there? And who's going to lose in the long run? Is you and I? Is those of us who are on the street that will lose in the long run? You see, the politicians are so self-centered. They are so interested in their own power. They are so interested in what they do, and so without recourse to whose horse is God. We've seen the Rivers State High Court judgment. We've seen the Court of Appeal judgment. We've not seen the Supreme Court judgment. Basically, the judiciary is not even helping matter, because you see the same High Court on the same level, different High Courts giving contrary judgments. Court of Appeal gives his own judgment. Supreme Court gives his own judgment. And you begin to see that a common man is the one losing in the long run. What do you think the people of Rivers State needs to do? What do you think Nyesom Wike needs to do? Or Governor Fubara needs to do? Can't we put our differences aside and ensure that the state comes first, that the common man comes first, the development of the state comes first? Rather, you see them so personal about their own ego without recourse to whose horse is God. Well, it's a clarion call on the government at the center. It's a clarion call on each and everywhere in Nigeria. Let's ensure that peace reigns in Rivers State by doing the right thing. You see, doing the right thing entails not just we fighting for who's going to control the apparatus of the state. Doing the right thing entails ensuring that the rule of law is followed to the latter, and the interest of the common man in Rivers State is upheld and protected. That should be the purpose, not these people trying to fill their stomach. Now we have various camps. The camps for Nyesom Wike, the camp for Fubara, and virtually the 27 lawmakers are aligned with Nyesom Wike, and instead celebrating court judgment as if these things were being planned. That is not the best interest of every Nigerian or every citizen of Rivers State. What do you think we need to do? I'm going to see you in our next video.